Well, hello. Welcome back to Neptune Fish Tarot. My name is Alicia. So today I'm going to be doing a reading for the sign of Aries. If you've got a sun, moon, or rising in the sign of Aries, this could be a reading. This is going to be for your love relationship. So Aries, let me just say before we get started, it looks as though this reading is for somebody who is already in some kind of an established relationship. So it's just the way the cards came out. You guys, a lot of the other signs had readings for like new love energy, for singles energy, for spiritual love relationships that are like in separation, and yeah, for like brand new love coming in. But Aries, I just want to so you don't have to waste your time to find out halfway through. This is a reading for somebody who's already in a relationship. And so I just want to say that right at the beginning. All right. All right. So you can see I shuffled up all the cards and I dealt them all out, and we've got all kinds of oracle guidance at the end, love messages and advice from spirit. So I'm just going to dive right into this. The overall card for the energy for the reading is the Six of Swords. So Aries, this is like that Six of Swords energy where I think you're in healing mode. I think you're in repair mode. Trying to de-escalate, trying to get into calm waters, as if you've just moved through something fairly tumultuous, is what the overall energy of this reading is giving me today. And the card below it, I asked Spirit to give us what would be the obstacle, or what would be the hiccup, what would be the thing that maybe Aries you might trip over in this process that you're in right now. And we got the Three of Pentacles, right? And the Three of Pentacles talks about that whole teamwork and collaboration and getting along with others. It also talks about learning your lessons and then being able to integrate what you've learned into your life. So any of those themes could potentially be an obstacle for you right now. If you're going through a healing process, let's kind of bring this down to earth a little bit. If you're kind of going through a healing process and you've been kind of all up in your head, anxiety and fighting and mental, swords, right? Mental gymnastics that you've been kind of recently going through in your relationship. Now may be a time where you start to come into that place where you want to collaborate, right? You want to have somebody on your team. So either that means somehow using the lessons from the process to get on the same page with that partner, or to bring people in in your community, so your friends and your family, to sort of come in and bring them in as support for you right now. Aries is kind of what I'm getting. Because let's get into the reading. Oh my gosh, you guys, you got justice clarified by justice. Oof. Somebody's making this is all major arcana, and you're going to see we got a ton of major arcana in this reading. So there's really something major, to say the least, going on, Aries, in your love relationship. So like I said, this is somebody who you have an established relationship with. This is someone that, and I'm just going to take it from your vantage point, Aries. I mean, yes, could it be the other person? Of course. But let's just pretend for the sake of the reading that the ball is in your court, right? And so I'm talking to you, Aries. You're trying to balance out a situation. You're trying to come to some kind of a conclusion here that's fair and just, as if an injustice has been done. And like I said, I'm going to be on the side of of you, Aries, that you are finding yourself on the side of justice, where you're needing to make a major decision, because we then go straight into the Devil and the Hierophant, and we all kind of know that energy, right? So these are very, like, two extreme opposing energies. So, like, there, whoever this partnership is that you've been down this road with, Aries, there's some hard energy going on here, right? And there's like some very extreme energy, and this is probably somebody with the Hierophant who you've had like a committed longer term, or at least not short term, at least not recent. This is a relationship that has gone a distance, and we've got two people who are now completely opposing each other. And one person in this partnership is displaying all of these qualities of the devil. So I mean, this could run the gamut. This could be somebody who has addiction issues. This is somebody who is just acting badly, like behaving badly, being contrary, being argumentative. It could be, it could be mild. It could just be like two people who, one person is trying to be traditional, like the Hierophant, right? And like follow the rules and be a good partner. And like, this is what we're supposed to do when we're married. And, this is how I want to raise my kids. And this is like, I'm trying to be a good person, and I'm trying to do the right things. And I'm, and then we have the other partner in contrast who is like, nope, the hell with this. I want to go out and have fun. I want to do whatever I want to do. Like, I don't want to be on the same page with you, right? So we have this back and forth between two partners, and that's what we kind of see. And like, justice is coming in, and like, somebody's being served, right? Like, somebody is being served. Like, this dynamic cannot continue. It's very destructive. It's hurtful. Aries, and I feel like a real pain in my heart, because I don't think, yeah, there it is. Oh my God. There's the pain that I'm feeling. That's the Three of Swords. Yeah, and the sun is coming in to shine a light on, this is just true heartbreak. I mean, there's obviously, this relationship wasn't always here. There was a lot of love, and there probably is still a lot of love underneath it all. But over the top of it, there's just this Three of Swords. And there's a pain. I mean, if you aren't in separation with this person, I would be surprised. If you're still living together, it cannot be a comfortable situation. Now, the good news is that like I said, there's major arcana all along this whole reading. You're going to see it. Like, it doesn't stop. From beginning to end, there's major arcana. So that's good. We see the sun, the logos coming in, and to provide healing first and foremost, right? And to shine a light on it, because at this point now, Aries, like I said, the overall energy is this calming energy. This is you needing to sort of get into the Six of Swords, into this calmer place, into this place where you can start to like gather your thoughts and get your emotions back into your heart center, and get to a calmer place and start to heal and rejuvenate from all of this. And so the sun, no better card to come in and to help us along this path. And then we have the Mother of Pentacles, right? And the Mother of Pentacles is that very nurturing energy, just that mom who comes in and heals and takes care of things, right? And we see that clarified over the top with the Strength and the Three of Swords. So we have this healing potential that this phase, Aries, that you're entering into with this partnership, where you're really drawing on this inner strength to overcome a lot of these obstacles, right? And I feel like this is you, right? The Mother of Pentacles. This is a very feminine energy. Understanding how to draw resources from your environment in order to heal. Okay. And so again, I just want to say, this is like really leaning on family and friends to help you at this time. This is also leaning on spirit, first and foremost, I would say. And really going into that heart center. I really feel like this is you drawing on the strength of your connection to your heart center, to spirit, for guidance, for strength. Okay. Be patient with the process. Allow the loving rays from the logos, from the sun, to come in and to heal you. This is going to be a time where you're going to need a lot of self-love, self-forgiveness, support, and strength. Just hold on, Aries. So I really sense that this is a tremendously difficult, painful, terrible situation that's going on here. And don't forget, look, when we get to this Eight of Swords, this is mental conflict, but it's self-imposed restriction, always with the Eight of Swords. So this is, like overthinking or like ruminating, right? Going over and over and over the situation, like, oh, it wasn't fair, this person, what they did to me, da 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 da. Look, we need to somehow, in this healing journey, we need to release some of that overthinking, some of that restriction of thought, because it's clarified by this Ten of Cups. This does tell me that if you'll sort of take off the blindfold and sort of like let some of those swords, those mental thoughts, let your guard down a little bit, there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is a happy family. If you have children, especially, but even if you don't, we have pets that can give us joy. We have friends, we have family, we have neighbors, right? There is happiness that is coming, that is promised to you. That's the rainbow, okay? And Spirit is just urging you to sort of let go. Four of Pentacles, we don't want to hold on, but it's a choice. The Lovers. Again, look at all the clarifications with the major arcana. Holding on to the pain, it is going to be a choice for you, and letting go of that pain is likewise going to be a choice. So coming into harmony, coming into balance with yourself, letting go of a painful situation, this is going to bring you into the ability for you to have something new. And we see this Nine of Cups, right, which is emotional fulfillment. We see this coming in quickly. Again, another major arcana, okay, with the Chariot. We see this Nine of Cups with the Lovers on one side and the Chariot on another. So what is this saying? Okay, the universe is definitely going to very quickly move you into those calmer waters. It's going to move you into a place where you're like emotionally repaired, emotionally fulfilled, right? But you've got to actively participate. Okay, you've got to actively participate in it. So there is going to be a period of releasing, of letting go, right? And then there's going to be a period of moving forward with this Chariot. Okay, so it is a process. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow, but this is where we want to start taking these thoughts. This Eight of Swords, we want to maneuver our thinking, right, into this, slowly but surely into this stable, balanced space. All right. And then finally, we have this Four of Cups, and it's clarified by the Page of Cups. Don't miss the opportunity, right? Sometimes we stagnate emotionally, right? In this process of, there's just a lot of upheaval, and there's a lot of vacillation, back and forth, and it's highs and it's lows, and it's emotional, and it's all these things, right? Don't end at the end of the process, stay stuck for too long, where you're sort of like indifferent to welcoming in a new energy, because this Page of Cups is like the universe coming in saying, oh no, Aries, there is something on the horizon for you. There's something coming in for you. I want to bless you. I want to offer you a new cup. So the advice is sort of to take on the personification of this Page of Cups, to become like this page, right, where you're willing to begin anew. You're willing to come into a new space with a new mindset, where you can begin again. Don't miss that part of the process, okay, when it gets to be that time. The bottom of the decks, we did have the Eight of Cups. This is you walking away for sure. This is you, like, definitely walking away from a relationship. The other thing that I might mention with the Justice is this could very well just be like straight up divorce. Like, it's the end. It's the end of something, and it's really sad, and I'm sorry that you're going through it, Aries. And again, the overall on the clarifying deck, we had the Three of Pentacles, and it came out twice, right? So we had the Three of Pentacles for the obstacle on the main deck, and we had the Three of Pentacles as the underlying for the clarifier. So again, this is about collaborating with your community. This is about drawing into your environment people who can support you, who can help you, who can lift you up, and who can hold space for you, right? I mean, you're going to be sad for a little while. That's okay. Be sad. Like, that's part of the process. And this is going to unfold as it will. But here's the advice from Spirit. A win-win outcome is forecast. And again, look at the picture. That's Justice a third time. So you've got Justice twice here, and then you really do with Libra, with a full moon in Libra, have Justice again. A win-win outcome is forecast, but there's a caveat. Whenever we're dealing with Libra, because it's an air sign, Aries, it's always going to be precipitated by our ability to change our thoughts, okay? Changing your mindset in this process as it unfolds is going to be crucial. I promise. It's going to be the difference between staying stuck for a really long while and getting yourself free and into a brand new space quickly. All right. So that's pretty solid advice there. And then we had these two cards come out. Why? A Never-Ending Story. And this is from Wisdom of the Oracle. And let me tell you, I feel like this is because of your situation. I really want to spend a minute and I want to read some of this to you. First, we're going to start with A Never-Ending Story. And I actually opened this up to the book so that I would have something, because I feel like this reading, we need to focus a little bit on the advice and the healing aspect of this. So here's a relationship message. Sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, and low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is, however. Right now, you have an opportunity for important healing, but you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. All right, Aries. And then we have from the Whispers of Love Oracle, we have physical touch. A tender touch can mean so much. Yeah, hugs to you, Aries. Hugs to you. Go hug your cat. Go hug your dog. Go hug your kids. Sometimes all we need is a little physical touch to help keep us grounded and help us to know that everything is going to be okay. All right. And then finally, we have messages of healing. Okay. And we had the white turkey and the condor come out. So, white turkey says, the power to heal the earth is within you. And condor says, hold the highest vision for your life. You now possess the ability to move past any hurdles. And you do, Aries. You have the ability to heal from this. For whomever this reading is resonating, my heart goes out to you because this looks like a very, very difficult situation. But I do see you pulling out of it, and I do feel like Spirit's been very clear that this is all going to be a win-win at the end of the day, that justice is going to be served and it's going to be in your favor, and that you are going to get onto a trajectory again where you're going to come into equilibrium emotionally, and I do see that for you. So the last piece is I pulled out some cards from the, what's it called? The Romance Angels. I can't remember that. And we had 4 of them come out. So let's see what did come out here. All right. So the first one was finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. Yeah. I mean, when are they not? Children. Okay, your love life is being affected by children. Yeah, there's probably, if this is a divorce situation, what are the 2 major things that are going to be difficult, all right, to come out of the process? And that's always money and children, right? Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and then let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. I think we had all of these themes come up in this reading, Aries. So this is your reading, my Aries friends. I send very, very heartfelt blessings to you. I hope that you're able to navigate this as quickly and as painlessly as possible. If this resonated for you, go ahead and, subscribe to the channel, and I will be back and see you guys on the next one.